The crew gathered in the 3 whaling boats to divide their lackluster supplies. They estimated that if each man lived off half a pint of water and 1 biscuit a day, they could make the provisions last for 60 days.
Okay.
The nearest islands were about...
That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. Here's my guess, though. Just knowing, just from human psychology, my guess is you're gonna have some guy who's like, look, man, I need fucking 7 crackers. Sorry for the slur. Bro, 2? Fuck no. He doesn't want 2, dude. He's sneaking. He's fucking looting the guild bank, bro. He's fucking ninjaing the loot. He's rolling need on these crackers when he doesn't need them. Like, seriously, bro. He's trolling. He's like, fuck this. I'm not dying out here. I'm having 3 pints of water and fucking 12 crackers. I'm hungry.
1,200 miles away in French.
You think people in this situation are going to behave like rational human beings? No, they're going to behave like animals. They're going to behave like fucking animals.
They rode towards it as fast as their starving frames would allow, desperately hoping to find food, water, shelter.
I hope they find a cannibal civilization on this island. I think that'd be really funny.
And maybe, as are being discovered, were pretty much non-existent.
So here's what you do, okay? In the night, you and like 1 other person, you take all of the food, all of the water, you take everything that you can get, and in the night, you and like 2 other people steal one of the boats and you leave everybody else behind. Because the reality is, like, there's what, I don't know how many people are here. Like, let's say 15. Let's say 15 or 20 or 30. I'm not sure what the number would be of the crew that's alive here. But like 10% of us are making it out of here alive. Like, that's at most. So we, like, it's either none of us live or 3 of us live. Okay? It's the trolley problem in real life. For those who aren't aware, the distance from other trade routes means the smoke from a fire will literally stop rising before it becomes visible over the horizon.
Their only hope for survival was to kill endless misery past.
He jumped in the water.
Isaac Hall became the next crew member to die. Only this time, the 3 surviving men were
decided to eat him.
To follow seafaring customs.
Yeah.
And collectively made a chilling decision.
Yeah, of course. What do you mean? That just makes perfect sense. I just don't, like, I'm surprised we didn't start eating people sooner, to be honest. I respect these guys, like, to not eat this guy sooner. The only thing is, I don't know if eating, like, raw human meat is, like, good for you, you know? I feel like you could die if you did that. So, that's the only thing. Maybe that you get sick from eating human meat. But, I mean, hell yeah, bro. Salty biscuits or human flesh? Eat him.
Despite his body now resembling an emaciated bag of bones, Cole suddenly looked awfully tasty to the starving
men. Oh, of course I fucking bet he did.
No time in preparing his flesh before digging in.
Absolutely.
Finding the meat a little sinewy, they focused their attention on his heart, liver, and lungs.
I feel like there's probably gonna be like something where this is actually way worse to eat than eating the other parts. I feel like, I don't know if that's true or not, but I just feel like eating his heart is so fucking raw, though. I would do that. I go for the heart.
He made the best of what was left of him before committing his remains to the ocean. Meanwhile, the other 2 whaling boats had also become separated.
And they'd also become
One of these
cannibals.
Boats, carrying 3 of the Essex crew, would never be seen again.
Oh.
Although, months later, a very similar looking whaling boat containing 3 skeletons did wash up on Ducie Island.
They made it.
Seemed a little too coincidental.
They made it
if you
eventually.
Over in Captain Pollard's boat,
took them a while, but we got there.
They too had resorted to cannibalism.
Of course they had.
Begun eating their dead crewmates. Unfortunately,
yeah.
The 4 surviving men were now stubbornly refusing to die of natural causes.
So the other guys couldn't eat. Oh my god, dude! No, someone has to die. Someone has to go. Listen, we need food. There's 4 of us. We gotta eat something. someone has to die right now for my fucking meal. Now that I've had the taste of human heart, I like it, okay? I can't live without it, this taste. I need another heart, bro.
Meaning there was an obvious lack of dead bodies for the desperate men to consume.
Oh my god.
So they decided to draw lots to see which of them would be sacrificed.
Bro, if we drew straws and the person that draws the short straw gets eaten, as soon as I see that I have the short straw, I'm killing someone. And then I'm saying, well, I guess that solves that problem. I'm not going quietly into the night, bro. Like, you're not taking me. I'm not giving myself up. Like, I'm getting someone. I'm lunging. I'm just biting someone's fucking jugular out. And then I'm gonna say to everybody else, look, man, look. We can argue about whether or not, yeah, maybe I did draw the short straw, maybe I didn't, okay? We can argue all day about that. The point is, dinner is served, okay?
And Charles Ramsdell was also discovered.
Nice.
This time by a fellow Nantucket whaler, the Dauphin.
Nice.
The captain and Ramsdell were found gnawing on the remains of their deceased crewmates.
Uh-oh.
It is said
That's
that
embarrassing.
by this point the men were so delusional that they attacked their rescuers in
Ah.
a desperate attempt to protect their precious cargo of bones.
Oh.
A subsequent rescue mission
Interesting.
was sent out to Henderson Island, where
Okay.
the 3 crew members had opted out of returning to sea.
Were they alive?
Miraculously, all 3 men were alive and well. This took
You know
the
what?
survival count of the Essex up to 8.
You know what?
12 had
Good on
died.
them. Good on those
7
guys.
had been consumed.
I
by
would have
their
died at sea.
shipmates.
I would have been
Amazingly,
cannibalized.
Captain Pollard would return to the ocean and survive a further 2 shipwrecks before eventually concluding that sailing the
Yeah.
7 seas
Probably maybe this guy shouldn't fucking sail boats, bro. If he's like who is giving this guy boats? Like, this is why insurance companies will look at your record. Yeah, capsized a boat. Yeah. Oh, another shipwreck. Another shipwreck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna have to charge you a pretty big premium. Yeah, like...
It wasn't the best occupation for him. After hanging up his sextant, he
Wait,
lived to the
like,
right
how did he get to retire? Like, why wasn't he fired? That's what I'm saying. Like...
old age of 78. Until his death, he would commemorate his fallen crewmates by fasting each November the 20th, the anniversary of the devastating whale attack. First mate, Owen Chase, also returned to the ocean, and for almost 20 years forged out a successful career as a whaler.
Maybe that guy should have been
Unsurprisingly,
captain.
He never got over the events of the Essex, and lived out the remainder of his days in a mental institute. But perhaps
Bro, I'm telling you, this guy developed a taste for flesh. They had to lock him up so he wouldn't eat people.
the biggest legacy left
100%.
by the true story of the whale ship Essex was by the perpetrator of the attack. The
Oh,
infamous
yeah.
giant sperm whale, which succumbed Pollard and his crew to their cannibalistic fate. News of the whale's attack and the subsequent events of the voyage quickly spread around the globe, and
Okay.
eventually found their way to author Herman Melville. Melville was captivated by the story of the Essex, and in particular, the barnacle-ridden Leviathan that had sunk it, eventually immortalizing the whale in his 1851 novel, Moby Dick.
Wow. Wow.
Thanks for watching.
That's a great video. That was a good video. I like that one. Not bad. So it turns out there was never really a Moby Dick after all. Turns out Moby Dick wasn't even real. Is there cannibalism in the book, chat, or no? If I read Moby Dick, am I gonna get cannibalism, or... I really love the parts about cannibalism. Yeah. Obviously. Maybe the real Moby Dick was the friends we made along the way. True. It's true.